We're waiting for setup. I would like to introduce our friend here, V. Today he's going to share with us about the Postgres extension that enables full text searching on almost every known human language. So everyone, please, a big round of applause to V on stage. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I'm V. I'm a software engineer who mainly work on building data pipeline, and I also work on multilingual text processing for more than, let's say, 20 years. I speak Thai, English, and Lao because my grandmother speaks Lao. My ancestor came from Laos more than 2 years ago. I tell you because my wife told me that I should tell something about my personal life, which is, I think it's enough. First, I will tell you a bit about why I make this extension and tell you about similar extensions and also how we make this extension and the future work. There are a lot of applications, open source applications that already use Postgres full text search. For example, CCAN. Maybe you have already used one of them. And this course, which is very popular. And the most important, I also use Postgres for full text search. However, PostgreSQL full text search does not support multilingual text by default. For example, it doesn't support Thai, which doesn't have space between words. And we also want to customize the tokenizer in the way that we want, because usually, even I implemented the full text search, user or some stakeholder usually ask me to modify the search result, and the cost of unsatisfied search result is usually came from the tokenizer. And in the future, maybe we may have we may have a requirement to put character in many languages in one word. For example, this one, the first character is Thai, and next one Latin alphabet, and mix it with Arabic letter. Maybe we have to do that in the future. Now this is about related work. First one is PG Search Thai. As its name suggests, it only enables Thai search, not any other languages. And it made by Sadike with he do not maintain this project anymore, so we cannot use it with current version of Postgres. It has been made 11 years ago. PG Search is another project, but this one is slightly different because they use external search engine. The first one, PG Search Thai, is just a customized version of parser. And the last one I cannot pronounce, but I don't know how to pronounce it. It's also also similar to PG search, but they use different search engine. I checked full text search in Postgres. It has been enabled since 2002, but the default parser, which is called T-parser, doesn't support many languages, especially Asian languages. So we need some more extension. So I introduced this one, Chamkho PG. Chamkho is the name of a district in my hometown because I'm too lazy to name thing. Maybe is it I cannot see a gotcha site. 10 minutes left? Okay. Chamkho PG is only a parser. We do not implement the whole search engine. We just try to analyze the text, only the part of text. And we want to support many as language as possible. And we want it to be easy to customize just by editing a text file, not run the compiler or something like that. Okay, PG Search is created 11 years ago. I wanted to use it with new version of Postgres, but I cannot, so I decided to port it to Rust and change the word tokenizer to Chamkho because I want it to support more languages and to make it more easy to customize. Why we use Chamkho is fast, it's customizable. Here I compare it with another Rust implementation with similar algorithm using this command on the Hessner computing instance a few years ago. And Chamkho is about 2 times faster than another one. About customization, we do not put something very specific to Thai language into the source code. Instead, the language-specific knowledge is put in dictionary or just a word list and the rules. Here is the example of the thing that we want to customize. Sometimes we want, some people may want to split these two words, C and Dan, color and red. Someone want to put it into the same unit. So we allow it. The word list, we can put any word into the word list. Don't have to compile or put it in special format. And the word list look like this. On the top is Thai and lower is Lao. And we also can mix a lot of languages into one word. And here is some rules. We have replacement rules, which is very, very simple. We have pattern in regular expression and the result, and we can put any language. And here is cluster rules. Is the rules that define how which character should be put together at the same unit. And here is the rules for Khmer, the language of Cambodia. Anyway, we have backup plan. If Chamkho doesn't work, we have this project, Mangavika, which use ICU. You can download it here. If you don't want to customize anything, just use ICU. And future work, I want to maybe port some parts back to C because it is simpler to make extension in C and maybe build the interface from the Chamkho, which is more friendly to C. And maybe put some rules and word list in table. And I want to also make it compatible with managed database because nowadays most of people doesn't install Postgres on by themselves anymore. And thank you.
I don't know if your product is the right place to deal with this, but how do you deal with stemming for like Latin-based languages like English?
Oh, I did not cover it. Did not do anything about it yet.
You showed that you use patterns in your settings, and did you measure the performance of these patterns? For example, I faced the situation when patterns in standard library works very, very slow than in other libraries.
Actually, the pattern is not my idea. It is research was published in SNLP in the year 2000, and it improved the accuracy, and the speed is not very poor compared to LSTM.
Yeah, hello. Thank you very much for your report. It was very interesting. I have just opened your GitHub and looked at the product. I have looked at the source code right now, and I have a question. Why don't you use, for example, PGRX or something like this, some well-known wrappers about the C headers, and you implement them yourselves? What is the reason for it?
I don't use PGIX because I can't. There are some types that is not supported by PGIX.
You mean that you have to rely on some symbols that are exported by Postgres but are not listed in PGRX, yes?
Correct.
Okay, thanks.
It looked like you had a follow-on question, but obviously something that Postgres needs to support more languages. Any other questions? Okay. Then we take it there. V, thank you so much. Very insightful. Helpful.